Photo Finish Live horse basics and what do they all mean? In today's video, we're gonna put that all together for you. Hello everybody, I am Scooby Dooby and welcome to the channel. If you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and make sure you have your notifications turned on. Let's jump right in. Once you've logged into Photo Finish Live, in the top left corner you can click on My Stable. This will bring you to your stable showing all of your horses with different statuses, such as registered, ready to race, etc. Let's go through each of these and what they mean. Ready to race is a horse that can register for races or be sold to players. It has nothing to do with outstanding debts, injury risk, or negative conditions. Recovering is a horse that has run a race recently. It can register for races or be sold. However, if it races before the recovery timer ends, it has an increased risk of becoming injured. Exhausted is a horse that has raced very recently. It cannot register for races, but it can be sold to other players. If a horse is injured, it needs to heal. A horse that's injured cannot register for races, breed, or be sold to other players. To recover from an injury, you must wait until the timer finishes and then pay the horse's medical bill from the horse's information page. A horse that is retired can no longer register for races, but it can breed or be sold on the market. Male horses can also be put on the stud market, where players can use them as breeding partners by paying a fee. A pregnant horse is a mare that is carrying a foal. It cannot breed or register for races, but it can be sold with the pregnancy on the market. Foals will arrive after an amount of real-world time. What do horse grades mean? Horses in Photo Finish Live are graded based on their genetics. The grades are D through SSS. D is the lowest grade and SSS is the highest. Each grade is subdivided. A horse with an A+ is stronger than a horse with no marker or one with a minus. A horse's attributes, start, speed, stamina, finish, heart, and temper are all graded as well. Each of these grades show the strength of a horse in that specific trait. A horse's grade is the average of its attribute grades. Grades are a range. An S grade is not a single number of small range numbers. Two horses with S grade start will have very similar start, but may not have the exact same value. Let's talk about what do horse attributes and preferences do. Each horse in Photo Finish Live has 6 attributes: start, speed, stamina, finish, heart, and temper. Also, they have 3 preferences: surface, dirt or grass, direction, left or right, condition, firm or soft. Every horse has a grade or star count in each of the traits that we just mentioned, which determines their strength for that particular trait. Start is the speed at which the horse leaves the gate. It's the most powerful stat at 4 furlongs, but quickly drops off in longer races. Speed is the pace of the horse once it gets into its stride. It's strong at short and middle distances, but drops off when races get too long. Stamina is the horse's ability to keep running as it gets tired. The longer the race, the more important it is. It starts to become valuable in middle and longer length races. Finish is the horse's ability to push for the finish line after a hard effort. It is the strongest stat at 12 furlongs, but doesn't become important until the longer distances. Heart is the horse's competitive spirit. The closer a horse is running to a competitor, the more powerful its heart stat becomes. Heart is best in larger fields and in fields where other competitors are similar in strength. Temper is a horse's ability to focus and put effort into the race. Horses always have better and worse days, just like we do, but a well-tempered horse rarely gets shaken and doesn't drop off as much when it does. Surface. There are 2 types of surface in Photo Finish Live: dirt and turf. Horses that aren't suited to the surface of that race receive a penalty. Direction is either right or left, and condition, firm or soft. Again, horses that aren't suited to these conditions should be avoided from entering in those races. Let's talk about aging horses. In Photo Finish Live, horses age as real time passes. Every season in game is a real year life of your horse. As horses age, two major things will occur. Different actions become available, and race performance changes. Age-based actions. Only horses of certain ages may race or breed. From age 0 to 1, horses are too young to do anything. At age 2, horses may enter in juvenile tier races. From ages 3 to 8, horses may run any tier of race except juvenile. At age 3, horses may retire, and from age 3 to 25, horses that are retired may breed. Race performance changes. Every horse in Photo Finish Live has a peak age. During this time, the horse will run its absolute best. At other times, its performance will be closer to standard. The peak is a curve that can last months or years. All of the factors that determine the strength and length of a horse's peak are genetic. However, a horse's peak information is not visible. Instead, players may deduce it by watching the horse's race performance over time. Studs and mares, and what's the difference between the two of them? In Photo Finish Live, a horse's sex determines how, when, and how many times it can be used for breeding. Male horses, or studs, can begin breeding at the age of 3 if they are retired. To breed, a stud must be put on the stud market. On the stud market, you'll set a stud fee that determines the cost of breeding with your horse. Players pay that fee to you, minus a market fee, whenever they use the horse. When you use your own horse, you pay the fee to yourself. The only expense is the market fee. Since studs can breed 35 times per season, you should have plenty of opportunity to use your horses for yourself and collect additional fees from other players. Studs can breed until the age of 16. Be advised, the stud market is only open for breeding during the first quarter of every season. Female horses or mares. Female horses can begin breeding at age 3 as well, if they are retired. Mares you own can breed and produce new foals for you. To breed a mare, head to the stud market to find a suitable partner. Pay the stud fee, and your mare will become pregnant. Mares can become pregnant once per season and always deliver at the beginning of the next season. Breeding is always successful. We hope you found this information helpful on your Photo Finish Live journey. Again, be sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure that notification bell is turned on, like and leave a comment. We look forward to seeing you in future videos, and we'll see you on the track.